nothing to the table. Zero.
What's up, everybody? Mojo Libido here, coming to you with another video. This woman's gonna prove what I'm gonna say before I say it. This is what the blue pill men should be looking at and thinking about, because for the simple fact is, most of these insta hoes, these insta thoughts, these girls who go online and they show off their body and they bait you blue pill men into hooking them up with money and validation and gifts and things like that. They make a living off of your desire for them, without really offering you nothing. You worship them in hopes that at some point you could meet a woman like this, thinking that you can handle this. There's a lot of guys who are blue pilled, who are betas, who are cucks. They cannot handle women like this, but women like this can't even handle themselves. So let me just play the video and let you hear what this Thotalacious is saying.
So, I'm in the middle of editing, and my Instagram account got deleted. And I'm trying to get it back. I'm calling everybody I can. And I don't know why it's not working out for me. I'm in LA because of this. I'm in LA because I want to be on Instagram, and I'm
Okay, let me stop. I'm going to stop her right there. The way she just describes it, she's like, I came to LA because I wanted to be on Instagram. Like, you didn't have to go to LA to be on Instagram. You just needed a phone and to get on Instagram, okay? And she goes, I don't understand why this happened. Well, I can't go to her profile to actually see exactly the type of picture she was putting up, but I did check out her YouTube page, and she had actually put on her YouTube page that she was banned from doing live streams because she had did some questionable content, streaming from inside of a hot tub. So that should give you an idea of the kind of stuff that she was putting on her Instagram. Now, see, the thing is, when you look at these females enough, aside from what you see them sexually, you actually see that you can see a pattern. The women are very trendy, okay? What one woman is doing, other women want to do, especially if it's getting them attention. With this girl, she had like 188,000 followers, so the content she was putting out was probably very erotic. Because, see, the thing is, she's like, I don't know why this happened, but Instagram doesn't necessarily shut you right down, okay? They don't just shut you down for no reason. You have to violate their policies in order for them to shut you down. Instagram even says someone could, your pictures or your content can be flagged or reported an unlimited number of times. That means diddly squat to them if you are not violating the terms of service or like community rules or guidelines or their policies, right? If her account was deleted, more than likely she's gotten maybe a couple of strikes against her, or she was threatened and told, to remove such and such content because it is in violation of their terms, and Instagram was going to take it down. But, ignoring the warnings, saying whatever, not caring about whatever, just worried about her own pockets. You know what I'm saying? After a while, Instagram is just like, okay, no, we can't have you on here. We got to let you go. There's this girl named Allison Parker. She's an INSTATHOT'S Snapchat hoe. Basically, she's a cam model. We all know who those girls are. They fuck themselves for money. They're building brands this way because this girl, Allison Parker, had millions of followers. I think she was up to like nearly 8 million followers, or probably more. And you're like, what? 8 million followers for being a fucking whore? Yeah, well, porn stars get a lot of followers too. But it was the type of content she was putting on her page. Now, I would say about a third of her pictures, she was fully naked. Nearly all of her pictures were very erotic or provocative, things of that nature. Very few pictures of hers were anywhere like non-risque. I mean, if you saw her Snapchat content, and you were like, what the hell? Oh, my big ass just broke this chair I was sitting in. That's funny. I was thinking to myself, like, I can't believe this woman for years has been putting up these images and has not been taken down by Instagram. About a couple of weeks ago, I went to look for her account, and it was gone. Gone. The only thing that was available was her backup account, which she had been promoting for about, I would have to say, about the better part of a year. She had been promoting her backup account, and for good reason. Now her backup account is back up to about 1 million people following. It didn't take her long to get there because everybody knows who she was. But this is the thing. At some point, Instagram is going to get you. They're not going to sit around and wait. You know, there's mandates by the government now that is forcing these companies to get rid of pornography, and very erotic uh, and lewd imagery on their sites, especially if they're open to the public, because children see all this stuff and it's a negative influence on children. So let's go on.
I'm like just recording this to put this in the video. I am nothing without my following. I am nothing without my following. And when people try to hate on me and report me, I'm literally trying to be a fucking better person. I want to say to everybody that's been reporting me, think twice because you're ruining my life.
Okay, so here's another thing. She's like, anybody who's, you're screwing with my life, I'm nothing without my followers. And this is the thing that I want you blue-pilled and beta men to understand. You know, this is the type of girl, because a lot of these women are like that. They feel so empowered by their sexuality. They get so much cock every day by Chad and Tyrone and Wang and Jose that they feel as though they don't need to be respectful towards men. But then when something like this happens, now she's going to cry and plead for help. And guys, you guys sit here and allow them to happen. If you allow them to do this, they're going to do this. And then when the hammer comes down on them, you rush to their aid. It's like, dude, where's your backbone? Where's your spine? Like, stop validating these women. Like, let him go.
Because I make all of my money online. All of it. And I don't want to lose that. And I know people like to see me be down and be like them and be like the 90%ers, the people that work 9 to 5. That is not me. I am in LA to not be like that. I worked so fucking hard to get to where I'm at. And for that to get taken from me is the worst fucking feeling in the world.
All right. So now she's shaming people who go out there and decide that they're not going to sit there and waste their time online, not doing anything, and go out here and make an honest living, getting a paycheck, working, taking care of their families and themselves, even if they don't have families, just taking care of themselves, working so they can make a living and buy the things that they want. But here she comes along. She comes to LA, no money, more than likely, no money, no place to live. By cuck standards, she's got a hot body. And she's online, you know, playing with herself and things like that. So honestly, for her to shame people, it's like, wait a minute, you're not perfect. Why are you shaming us? Why are you shaming a 9 to 5? You know, and she's like, well, I'm doing this because I didn't want to be like you people, like you 90%. Like, come on. Like, now you're shaming me because I'm out here working an honest job, so I don't have to be online. This is why I work a 9 to 5, because I don't want to be like you girls online or you people online trying to get validation from people you don't know and leave all my eggs in one basket. So when her Instagram went down, it was like, I can't alert people to when I'm going online to fuck myself. I can't alert people to my Snapchat where I go on and fuck myself or give up certain pictures or something, and I can interact with these boys who I'm never going to give anything to, but I'm going to actually get a lot from.
It literally sucks having people want to come after you for no fucking reason. It hurts. And I don't think people understand that, like, this is my fucking life. I am nothing. I was a fucking prostitute, for God's sakes. I was a fucking prostitute. I stripped every single day. I don't even do that shit anymore because
There you go. She just put it out there. She had nothing to offer but to lay on her back and take dick for money. She was a prostitute and she stripped, shake her ass for money, lay on her back for money. But when she said that, hey, I was a prostitute, you're still prostituting. There's no difference. It's the same thing. It's a different situation. It's a different way you're doing it.
I make all of my money online. I don't want to go back to that life. From the bottom of my heart, it sucks. And the people that are laughing at this,
Yeah.
Wanting me to get my account deleted? Imagine if you were in my shoes. I was abandoned from my fucking family. I've been backstabbed from everybody I know.
I have been around pimps. I've never been a pimp, okay? I've never paid for pussy, okay? Never will. But I wouldn't be surprised if she came to L.A. and got with a guy who was a pimp, but he wanted to change his ways and do something a little bit more legit. So she chose up with him and came to L.A. and he said, I'm not going to have you, street walking. I'm not going to have you, turning tricks. You feel me? Like, we're going to do this a different way. You're still going to get money. You're still going to go out. You're still going to lay down open and spread your legs, but you're not going to actually have to take dick. Stuff like that. Like, you never know. That's what she could have. She could have got with a guy like that. When she said that, everybody know, stab me in the back. Well, the pimps themselves aren't cutthroat to each other. It's the females that are cutthroat to each other. There's no loyalty amongst them hoes. Like Chris Brown said it. He easily said it. These hoes ain't loyal, and that's how it is. It's a cutthroat game when it comes to the females. I've been around plenty of pimps. Okay, been around plenty of pimps. Been in their circles, seen what they gone through. But for her to sit back and admit that she was a hoe, it just lets me know the type of mindset and mentality that she's had. She's crying about the fact that she doesn't have her Instagram account right now, which was her following. She's telling you that she's really worthless and that she's been worthless. And her worth is only extended right now to the degree of which she had followers. When you're a hoe, your worth is only as good as the money that you bring in. Other than that, you're just another bitch. I'm gonna tell you like this: they are disrespectful than a motherfucker. They are disrespectful to just about anybody except for their man, except for their pimp. If you ain't pulling out no money so that you can fuck with them, so that you can get so they can get paid, or if you ain't talking that game so they can choose up and get more money with you than the pimp that they're with, they have no respect for you at all. I've seen it, and I've tried not to. When you're around it, the type of guy that I am, I try not to judge people. You know what I mean? Like, at first, everybody's a human being until they show their true colors, and I judge you as you show me who you are by the content of your character. And I can tell you right now, prostitutes have no character. Sorry, they really don't. They really don't. And to hear her admit to that lets me know that I can guarantee you on her profile, the reason why she probably had her profile reported, if they was reporting it, was because she was disrespectful to the men that were coming on her page. Even if they were saying something that wasn't disrespectful, because they wasn't coming at her in the way she wanted them to, she disrespected them.
Except for maybe 2 people. 3 people in my life. 3 fucking people in my life that's not backstabbed me yet. Okay? Like, try to be in my shoes for once, because I guarantee you, none of you would fucking last in my shoes. And I just got back from fucking San Fran and drove 7 hours to try to get a fucking verification just for my account to be fucking deleted. Stop fucking reporting me, bro. What some of you guys have to realize is I have no skills. I'm $20 fucking thousand in debt from school, from college, so I can't even go to college if I fucking wanted to. I used to work at fucking McDonald's before I did fucking YouTube, Instagram, before I had 100,000 followers, before I had everything in my life. I was a fucking loser. Like, working at McDonald's. Not saying there's anything wrong with people working at McDonald's, because I...
Now, here she goes. Now, she's starting to realize she's dissing people who work 9 to 5s, and that she basically just said that's what she used to do. And then she tells you she's $20,000 in debt from college. And that comes from her going to school, not staying focused on school, not really wanting to be in school, thinking it was going to give her a better life. She's like, fuck this, I can make more money laying on my back, stripping, prostituting. And then she needs another flip, so she starts doing the MFC thing. She comes to LA, starts doing the MFC thing. I can guarantee you this girl was not worried about paying down that debt. Now she's trying to show you a sob story on top of a sob story. Now she's saying, I have nothing. I'm worthless. Okay? There's nothing. You can't get nothing out of me. Like, and listen, just keep listening.
Worked there, but I don't want to go back to that life. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at, and I have no job qualifications. I could never work a normal job. I'm worthless.
She says no job qualifications. Nowadays, with there being so many jobs in the job market, thank you, Trump, so many jobs available to Americans because they've been out of work for so long, because these millennials have been out of work for so long, and they don't know how to work. They think you need all kinds of job skills to get work. No, you don't. She wants to take the path of least resistance. It's easier for her to sit there and spread her legs and get that quick that MFC money, to get that cam money, to get that Snapchat money, that premium Snapchat money from dudes just throwing her money through a Cash App or through PayPal or something like that, or buying something from her from an Amazon registry, from a wish list. It's easier for her to do that because all she got to do is flash a smile, show some boobs, shake her ass, this, that, and the other, and then guys are just tossing money at her. If she was smart, she would have held on to some money. I can guarantee all that money she had, she blew it. That's why she's pissed. Several months ago, they had this thought purge where a bunch of dudes were reporting these online hoes, these INSTATHOT'S and these Snapchat hoes and all of them. They were reporting them to the IRS because these girls aren't paying taxes. They're getting all this money, not paying taxes, and you think that $20,000 in debt is going to be bad on you. Wait till the IRS gets their hands on you.
I bring nothing to the table. Zero. I bring.
Listen, and here is the main reason why I made this video, is because it shows you and it tells you that she brings nothing to the table. She's exposing the thoughts and the mindsets of a lot of these Instagram girls, a lot of these INSTATHOT'S, because they bring nothing to the table. They have zero to offer. And that's what most women have. They have zero to offer. She has zero to offer. Nothing to the table. And that's how they feel inside. So this is what they're doing to make themselves feel like they're worth something. Taking off their clothes and this, but they realize once that's gone, once that shutdown that's gone, they realize they have nothing to offer anyone. You know what I'm saying? But that don't matter to some of these men these days. They will rescue her. Don't worry, girl, I got you. I'll pay for your lifestyle, living, whatever. Just stop worrying about doing all that. I'll take care of you throughout your life, this, that, and the other. Because that's what men want to do, is take care of these nasty little whores and then expect these women to respect them, and they don't. And they don't. I would not respect a woman who has nothing to offer. I don't want nothing to deal with you who have nothing to offer. You have no skill sets. You have no drive, no ambition. You don't even want to be a mother. You just want to sit back and lay down, open up and spread your legs and get money from men who are just basically, they're stupid.
Nothing to the fucking table when it comes to that. I always get in fights with people. I always get kicked out of places. Like, I'm not work material.
Do you think these places that are kicking her out, or they just up and want to kick her out for no reason? No, it's because of her mentality, her mindset, her attitude, her issues, and she brings that out, and she uses that screws up her life because she doesn't want to work on her. She doesn't want to work on what's going on inside of her that's troubling her. I mean, these women who've been prostituting, a lot of them still prostituting. These girls who go on Instagram and they showing themselves off, they've been prostitutes. And there's girls who go on Instagram that aren't showing themselves off and are prostitutes, and they're not doing it. They are prostitutes. They have nothing, and they are low. They have such a low self-worth and a low self-esteem that they can only do what is necessary to keep their self-esteem or self-worth or the perception of that up. And these are the type of women that you guys fall for? No. Sorry.
Will never be work material. So stop fucking reporting me on motherfucking Instagram. The last thing I want to do is be a fucking homeless prostitute in the fucking street doing meth. That is the last thing I fucking want to do. So stop fucking trying to ruin my life. All the fucking ice Poseidon trolls out there.
If you're pleading to people or you're crying to people and talking about how you're upset because you lost this, that, and the other, and then you turn around and you start cussing people out, you think people want to be there for you? You think people want to help you? You think people want to sympathize with you for that? No, fuck off. She's a worthless female. She even said it herself. Okay, she brings nothing to the table. She has no skills. Okay, she doesn't. It's not that she can't work a job. It's just that she doesn't want to work a job. She just wants to lay on her back and take dick and get money. Listen, man, I'm tired of dealing with seeing this stuff. But look, man, you got to be careful, man. This is the future of the females that we are going to be dealing with. This is the future of our female race. Okay, we're seeing it manifesting itself, and all you guys who are jumping on board with this stuff and who are promoting and supporting this girl with your hard-earned dollars. Validation is one thing, but your hard-earned money that you go out here and you work to get, or that you do whatever you got to do and you throw it away and give it to her, and then girls like her go off and buy all kinds of cars, to get their own cribs, but you still stuck at home or living with a friend or living with family members in their basement or something like that. You can't afford a car. You can barely afford to eat or pay your rent because you're giving all your money to this girl. This is the future of the women we are dealing with. And I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you if you follow a woman like this and you give her stuff and you give her money and you validate her just because you like, oh, you feel like a girl like her, if you validate her, you're going to get your pee-pee wet. It's Mojo Libido, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Fuck these Instagram thoughts, bro.